I don't know if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can. But so this is gonna be my first broadcast game. Playing a game with the Buccaneers against the Bears. Now it says the Bears are 2-2, but I believe this is a new Bears user that I'm playing, so I have no idea if he's gonna be good or not. So we'll see. Hopefully he can give me a good challenge. So if you haven't seen my video on, you know, what teams that I'm playing with and what I'm gonna try to do on defense is my first video, then you can go back, watch my first video, and then maybe come back to this one. But if you have, then I'm gonna be in this video playing a lot of cover three. I didn't really go over my offense at all in the first video. I run a pretty pass heavy offense. I do run the ball. Yeah, I don't pass the ball all the time. I run the ball a pretty decent amount, but for the most part, I want to be able to play in my intermediate passing game, and I want to take shots when I get the chance to take shots. So that's what you're gonna see in this video. Let's see if I can connect to this guy. If you hear me breathing hard, it's because today's Christmas Day, and my family eats a pretty great meal on Christmas. So I'm pretty full right now. Stomach's pretty full. Kind of hard to breathe. Very uncomfortable, but worth it. Whew, I should probably be better than this considering I'm a athlete and still an athlete. Hope my coaches don't hear this. They might cut me from the team. Let's see if I can search and find this opponent. So let me just kind of walk you through what I'll be doing on defense a lot. On base downs, I like to play a lot of cover three. Sometimes I'll switch it up. Sometimes I'll play some Tampa 2. I don't love cover 2, but I'll switch it up and give it that look a couple times on base downs. And when we get to third down, if it's third and long, you'll see me a lot of times go into a 3-down look, play dime, and bring an extra DB into the game. If it's third and medium, depending, if it's third and 6 or more, then I'll probably bring an extra DB into the game. If it is, I don't know why this guy's not answering, third and 5 or less, then a lot of the times you will see me stick with my 4-down look. But I like to bring that extra DB in the game so my pass coverage can be a little bit better. And I trust Shaq Barrett and Ndamukong Suh and Jason Pierre-Paul to do what they do on the defensive line and still get some pressure, even though I only send 3 people. Hold on, let me see if I can text this person. He says 1 sec. But when we get into that third and short, if he comes out and he's changing the old user's depth chart, fair enough. But when a third and short, if he comes out in a look looking like he likes to run the ball, like I said, I'm in my like I said in the last video, I'm in my 4-3/4-2-5 about 90% of the time. So I'll come over in a 4-3. Sometimes I'll play over, sometimes I'll play under, and we'll try to stop the run. And we will try to, stop him, and we'll try to take away the short passing game on third and short. So that's what you're going to see me do in this game. Told him to let me know when to search. What you'll see me do on offense a lot is, now phrase that gets tossed around in football a lot, that a lot of offenses really do run by, is the phrase touchdown or check down. And pretty much what that means is you have a deep route combination, or sometimes just a deep route down the field, and You also have a check down route, which might be an under. It might be the running back running a sit. It might be the running back running arrow. But you're looking for that touchdown. But if you don't get that touchdown, if you don't get that big play down the field, then you're going to check it down most of the time. And that, helps you, get big plays sometimes. But it also helps you stay on schedule on first and second down. So on first down, instead of if the deep play is not there, throw that check down. You might be able to avoid a second. And you might not have to. You might not have to get in that situation where you're having to throw the ball every down, or you're having to run the ball on second down and try to get into a third and manageable. So that touchdown, check down philosophy, and also the one thing I don't like, well, there's a lot of things I don't like about Madden, but one of the things I don't like about Madden is it seems like they think every single pass has to be either a catch or an interception. So, you avoid throwing a lot of interceptions that way. I'll take you to the stats. I think so far Brady's had a really good year so far. For 4 games in the season, he's got 15 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So I'm doing well on my touchdown interception ratio so far. It's not always like that. I think Drew Lock's not quite having the success Brady is so far, but we'll see. We'll see how things go for him. Chris Godwin's having a nice year. Mike Evans is having a nice year. OJ Howard's got 3 touchdowns. AB, I need to give AB some more touches. It's my boy from Central. Ronald Jones having a nice year rushing the ball. Leonard Fournette's having a nice year rushing the ball. But we'll see how this one goes. This guy just told me to search now. The Bears have a very good excuse me. They have a very good Madden offense. And I mean, pretty much all that means is you have my playbooks, 2 custom playbooks just to make sure that I still got them. But pretty much what I mean by that is their offense in real life, it's talking to me, but in real life their offense is brought down a little bit because they have Mitchell Trubisky and Nick Foles playing quarterback. As much as I love Nick Foles from a Super Bowl run with Philly, I don't think he's a quarterback, but in Madden, quarterbacks don't matter as much. So.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We'll see. So you see me kick off to the corner a lot of the times. The reason I kick off to the corner.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
To where they can't get out. So if you kick him in the middle of the field, you give him a 2-way go. But if you put him in a corner, then they cannot go anywhere. So it comes out in 3 receiver sets. So I'm going to be a nickel. So my 4-2-5. A 3-by-1 formation.
On first and 10,
screen first play, didn't see it in time.
Pass here to Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their efficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
I'm going to go over for this one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Unlikely for one of them to run up the seam. Defender sticking the flat instead of running with the receiver wherever he goes.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Looking for Robinson. And this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Stop the pass because I feel like,
and he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Allen Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Bears 7.
Bears
nothing. Albert Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
See me doing offense most of the time. I try to run the ball first play just to put that.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
To make it seem like I'm really about to.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So Mike Evans up to see him, and I'm going to bring Ronald Jones in the meantime. You looking for Evans or Chris Godwin coming up, but it's not a one more than they check it down to Jones.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Are we going to run this little RPO?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
The guy that has the P over, if he runs outside, I'm going to hand the ball off. If not, I'm going to throw this little quick screen to Antonio Brown.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first. Because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Eddie Goldman on the tackle, a huge man, hard to move out of the way. He's in his 6th year with the Bears out of Florida State.
Later, the stick should be open.
On 2nd and 7, Brady, the left side completion to Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. That one goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
First down.
When he's playing that cover 3 match look, if that linebacker doesn't get to the flat and play down inside the 20, and there's nobody in that flat, so I'm going to be able to take advantage of that the whole game if he doesn't start taking away that flat.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
Which he does there.
Gronkowski, that's caught. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Bears' 21-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And when you see this, you see Mike Evans out there. He's got this very good read. So pretty much if he sees one safety high, he's going to keep going up the seam. If he sees two safeties high, he should run a post. But I don't trust him to do that. So I'm just going to come and seed myself.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Again, it's Brady. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Now you guys about to see what I mean when I say that I'm not good at
his sixth touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Nickel look, so I'm going to go nickel on the place.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. 3rd down here.
Well, we always talk about you got to be quick when you go through your progressions. Here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Need to get pressure on this, man.
A 1st down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, that's a pass rush, but you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And he goes down, but not before getting his inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Trubisky to throw again. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Trubisky's
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Trubisky throwing complete to Komet, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Tackle made at the 6-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown on the year.
The rest of this game.
And the Bears have taken the lead.
So you guys can watch.
No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now Leonard Fournette. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now a play fake. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
16 yards.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Fournette fighting through. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Jones. And this time he is in. Yes. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
The score, Buccaneers 14, Bears 13.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. And that's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Rosa's kick is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Rosas lining up
from 8 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Flush to his right, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. A rare pick 6 thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick 6s in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. After the interception, here's Trubisky. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously cost them.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right. Contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here we go.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
To Antonio Brown.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 52-yard attempt.
And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
29.
So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Trubisky. That's complete to Mooney. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Buccaneers 14.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands, no matter how it goes to the other team.
He's got a man, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47.
Yards on the play.
That's good concentration right there, and he did a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. And it certainly doesn't hurt that at 6'5", he's got a big wingspan that allows him to go up and complete that play.
On play action, it's Brady. That's caught by Howard. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
He was trying to find O.J. Howard. That'll bring up 2nd down.
41-yard line.
Throwing again. Brady. A quick pass here to Godwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal.
15 yards there on the play as they try to chip away at this 15-point deficit. Now Brady again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning. And now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. operating from the gun. Brady, he'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
To Ronald Jones.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a loss of...
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw, Brady. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. He's at the 50.
Oh, we got plenty of fight, baby.
20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Buccaneers 27. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
On for the point after.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fair catch
made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Stayed on the broadcast the whole time to see the end. That was pretty crazy. Honestly, did not that one there, but 5-0. So if you watched that whole thing, sorry, I'm gonna try to get the audio fixed for next time. Appreciate you guys for watching a lot. I'll see you guys next time. I'll try to get the audio fixed, like I said, so hopefully I'll be able to talk to the whole next game. If it's something like this, you'll probably hear me going crazy. So, appreciate you guys.